Let's take a look at the Mexican peso. This is a market that I've identified this week as being set up for longs. To be clear, this does not mean that I just go long on the open on Sunday. It means if we get a confirmed trend change on the daily, I'll be looking to go long. And until then, I do nothing. So first of all, let's go over to where I always start, which is the commitment to traders positioning. So we see here, relative to the last 6 months, commercials are very long this market. In fact, they're the max long they've been since March 2023. Here we see their net positioning in red. And the last time they were this long was back in March 2023. So we have a significant long positioning being built up by the people that know what they're doing. Now, if we look at open interest, we see that the multi-week down move here has had a decrease in open interest. So typically bottoms are associated with low open interest. What it means is the public and the large speculators, they're not interested in this market. And what's interesting is the open interest has gone down while the commercials have actually got more long, which is bullish. Okay. We also have pretty close to bearish sentiment. I'd like to see it lower, but close to a bearish sentiment reading. We also have valuation versus gold and bonds, which I will show you over here. We are undervalued versus gold and bonds, which is bullish. We're also getting some divergence, which has not confirmed on the momentum and on the RSI, but the RSI stochastic is oversold. That is overall bullish as well. So then if I go back to see what are the small speculators doing, the guys that are generally wrong, we can see they're very short relative to their overall positioning in the last 6 months. We see that they're at a multi-year low. They took out this low this week of short positioning. And look at what happened last time they got this short. Well, it was a major bottom. These players tend to be wrong at extremes. So we want to fade the public. So, the small specs support our buy signal. We also have a paunch forming, which is a down move with ADX going up over 40. So we see price going down with ADX coming up over 40. This hasn't confirmed, but basically the paunch on the weekly is relatively rare. And when this does roll over, that signifies a end of trend. This is an end of trend indicator. So I'm watching for that to roll over, but overall that's bullish that price is going down and the ADX is over 40. That means eventually we're going to get a pretty significant bottom here in the Mexican peso and be able to participate in a nice up move. We also have some supplementary indicators. We have price, open interest, and volume diverging with price. We also have the accumulation divergence, percent R in the buy zone, and momentum divergence, which has not yet confirmed. So we got a lot of reasons to go long the Mexican peso. I want to clarify again, this does not mean just go long on I'll just go long on the open on Sunday. If I get an 18-period moving average entry or a moving average channel entry, those are the two safest entries that I use. Those would get me into the market. But until then, I just sit around and wait. So if you have any questions about the commitment to trader strategy, feel free to give me a message and I'd be happy to answer your questions. And until then, I wish you good luck and good trading.